I'm just finishing up here. Pushing the center of the file, different angles, different directions. The file's not really digging it anywhere. Doesn't really matter which way you go. Alright. So the damage is done, or undone. Don't know which way it went. Okay. So now you go over the top of this and you feel where the highs and lows are and where you butchered it. So you can feel a little waviness here and there. Deep scratches are still there. This is all low through here because it's digging ahead like I figured it was. But it's hitting across here nice and evenly on the edges. If you get the reflection just right, you'll see the high spots where it actually hits on things. Obviously this whole area is all high. You see where the machine marks used to be. Over here you can still see the same high spot we've had all the whole time. And you can see how we're not really cutting this edge here. We are a little bit through here, but not too bad. Alright, let's see how flat it is. Where's my little one at? So we'll try the little one first. I'm not getting any unevenness in it. Feels like there's a high spot on this thing. Feels like it might have been dropped. I'm going to fix for that. Honing stone. I can also go over this surface with this too, but it won't do much because it's super fine. I need two hands to do this. So this we just want to deburr it. Do not cut it any. You can see the grind marks in there when I made it. Little chatter marks going in there. You see I was digging on the very corner, and it's pretty low all the way across. A couple of high spots here and there, but pretty even. The surface is pretty even. See the reflective light, how flat it is. Okay. It was nice and smooth now. I'm showing nice and flat. It's a little low through here because that's where I didn't fall. A little bit in there, but not much. Just a 1.5 thou shim. Put pressure on it. As high as there, not high there. See a little bit of a high spot right there. Whatever it is, we're not cutting it very much. A little high spot right there, you can see it. You can see it. very low though. See a little corner, that little thing right here in the light. If you get the light just right, you'll see it. See how it pops up there? It's that teardrop. That's our high spot. So we're going to go back and forth a few different directions, see if we can get that out. And that's right where the grinding is, so that's our bad spot. Alright. See if we got it out. See the low spots way on the inside, we didn't do any filing. When I come out to where the filing is, we're in a thou and a half. So where I file, it's pretty damn flat, but that low spot is still low way in there. Can't do much with that unless I just take the whole surface down, which is what I was doing. But it's very slow going. Okay, let's go over and check this side. Nothing there. Same deal when you get in there, it goes all the way in. The little spot's way over there. See, this is flat here where I file, but where I didn't file is low. I can't correct for that, so I just keep going down more and more and more and more, which is really hard to do. So now that I know what I'm looking at, if there's a way I can take that edge off a little bit, it might drop a little bit, but really hard to do to get in there. And realistically, most of the stuff I grind on, I'm not down inside that area. Let's see what I did on this surface. Good on this side. There's a little spot right there. So that's sure we're high right on this edge. From here to here we're slightly low. That's where we've been working. It's pretty good there, and way over there we're low. So that shows there's a high spot right under here on the outside edge. If we work on that a little bit, it'll drop this whole thing down. When you go to the other machined area, it's just low the whole distance. Come a little further. It's high right here and right on the edge here. It's more even way over here, but then it gets bad over on this side. Do your X pattern. Our low spot's now the high spot, which means that's low over there. And this is all in the air all through here. So it's high right here in the middle. And then the whole thing's high in the middle. Yeah, it's just high in the middle. We're up in the air on both sides. Quite a bit. It's way off that dimension. Very unflat this way. Yeah. Didn't help that any. It's all low in the middle. So these corners are high, these corners are low. What matters to me is where I'm working. My surface of working is right here. This edge is about hurting me. Pretty even all the way through here. Sits good all through here. So a little bit right here I think will probably help me, but other than that I don't really care. So right in this area here is where I only really care about. The surface this way, a little right there, and then golden. Yep, we're flat coming out. So only about right this edge right here is the only thing I really care about. It's not something I can really feel. It feels really flat. Nothing there that I can feel. Never have. Alright, I'm going to live with that. So the table needs to be put on a surface plate and cut in the middle. Do a cut across the whole thing. The only problem is it's bolted to 2 stands. I'm sure that warps it, being bolted to that. So you have to make sure those are flat too. Okay, so where's my tool at? So I'm going to grind with this. Let's make sure this is flat. So take our little honing stone. Appears to be pretty damn flat. See the high spots right there in the corners? Pretty even. So when I'm grinding my rocker arm, what matters to me is this area through here. Come around like this. This area here is flat. And we know it's a little high through here, but I can't really measure it except with that straight edge. This side over here, same thing, we go over here off the edge and come around this way. It was pretty flat here on this side. So before we had a big bow on this one, and this one here wasn't too bad. So we're going to do it on this one, going like this. And that's how we're going to grind our tips. So we got something to go by now. Let's see if this thing is 90 degrees. Now we got this table flattened out. Okay, now we are way off. See how it's way in the air over here? Need more oomph. More oomph. This side's pretty good on this side. This side over here, not so much. This side's way off. So that tells me this thing has a big twist in it. This is different. Turn it 90 degrees. Didn't change any. We're still way off here. See how far off it is there. And on this side we don't have that. This side's actually opposite. It's actually high right here. So this side needs to go up and this side needs to go down. So that means that needs to be twisted. So if we jack this up on this corner and hit this side, like that should twist it. Thing needs to go up now. Close. Close. grit. Didn't used to do that. Close. Took most of the twist out. Still needs to go up a little higher. A little higher. A little close, huh? A bit too much. So you put it flat on a table. Go until you hit. See, we're coming out a little bit. Hitting there. So you get a little bit gap on that one on the bottom. And this one over here. Gaps on the bottom too. A little bit more on this side, and this is the side you hit down on. That moved very quickly, do you notice that? Equal. Close. A little bit of twist still. A little tighter on this end. Loose on the top. Loose on the bottom. Yeah, pretty equal though. Alright. Gonna wear in. Alright. These bolts up here will hold the adjustment at that angle. As you can tell, I don't adjust them with the screws. Alright, this is ready for grinding. All screwed up.